I got a paternity test because my kid looks strangely familiar.
Hey, Bobby, it's kind of funny how
you my best friend and all, but also my kid. Look, I'm imagining Bobby is OP's friend. Like Bobby, you know, we've been friends for a while, but something's real weird. My kid over there, it kind of looks like you.
How strange is that? What a coinky dink.
And I've been like, you know, like Bobby, you and my wife has been hanging out a lot.
Yeah, of course.
Weird.
Yeah, rubbing off on her.
I, 37 male, got a paternity test, and now my wife might divorce me over it. Help.
Hell yeah.
My wife, 35 female, and I, 37 male, have been married for 12 years. We have 3 kids, and I always had this nagging feeling that our middle child wasn't mine. Our oldest and youngest look just like me, but that middle child does not.
Yikes.
My wife has shown me a picture of her grandfather, and he does look a lot like him, but he just doesn't have any of my family features. He looks so different than anyone else in the family. I decided I wanted a paternity test to put my mind at ease.
Once you're at that point, that's when it's bad.
My wife got pretty upset when I brought it up because cheating has always been a deal breaker for her. But I just saw that as all the more reason to get one done.
True.
I told her that if she had nothing to hide, she'd have no problem getting one done.
Come on, mommy.
And so I tested my son. And it turns out he's mine. I thought everything was fine. I had my peace of mind. I was chilling.
Oh.
Except she told me she was going to take the kids to go to her parents for a while.
Oh.
When I asked why, what could be going on, she exploded and told me that she was seriously considering divorcing me over this stunt.
Oh.
That she was furious with me for doubting her loyalty to me, knowing how she felt about cheating, and that she would never forgive me for what I put our son through, making him question his place in the family. But it gets crazier, dude.
What?
I know. This man is screwing up his whole life.
Yeah, OP should have just done some background research with public data check to see if his worries were legit or not.
Yeah, and like you can instantly look people up and see their real name, like their date of birth, where they're from. And he could have gone through everything in the book to say, okay, like, has she been associated with any crazies?
Totally.
Or any Mr. What's a Mr. What's the mistress version of, is it Mr.? Mistresses.
Yeah, if you have some family that you want to look up, or anyone for that matter, check out BioLink to try out public data check.
Or go to publicdatacheck.com. But anyway, we're going back to this guy that's effing up his whole life. So I tried to get her to see my side, that I just wanted to be sure, and that she surely could see why I'd question why he looks nothing like me. She told me, I'm just feeling bad for this kid too.
Yeah.
Yikes. The kid's like, Daddy, do you love me? And it's like, no, you look like shit.
You disgust me, son.
Disgust me. I only want my children to look like the spitting image of me.
That's right.
The most important man in the universe. I can't understand why my wife is not happy with me. I don't know how this guy even got married in the first place and had 3 kids. I tried to get her to see my side, that I just wanted to be sure, and that surely she could see why I'd question it when he looks nothing like me. She told me she would never forgive me for this, and that I hoped my foolish pride was worth the cost of my family.
Yeah, him saying like, oh, you could totally understand why. Not the thing to say.
No. She hasn't spoken to me since. I need advice on how to get her to talk to me and get her to see my side of the story, that it wasn't some attack on her character like she seems to think it was. I don't want a divorce. Maybe you shouldn't have gotten the paternity test, boyo.
Yeah.
No, there's an update, yo. So it's been a couple months now, and I thought I'd update. My wife finally agreed to sit down with me after a couple weeks. And as some of you said, she does not want to stay with me. We talked, and basically it boiled down to she wants a divorce because I don't trust her and think so poorly of her character that I thought she'd pass another man's child off as mine. Which, to be fair,
I mean,
like, he did
golly.
do that. You know, that's pretty rough.
Yeah.
You know, like,
man.
You know how, like, we've read stories where a partner will go through the phone and be like, yo, like, are you texting anyone else?
Yeah.
This is like that taken to like the nth degree. Yeah.
I mean, I got to see this kid because I'm like, yo, how? Like, yo,
it's like the kid.
What?
Like
At what point do you do that? I mean, it has to be just drastic.
Yeah. I'm just imagining like the parents are white and the kid is like black or something. He's like, this kid does not look like me.
Yeah. He's like, honey, shut up.
Yeah. See, that would be the only case where you could get a paternity test. Otherwise, like kids look weird sometimes. They look different. It's a crapshoot.
Babies are ugly.
Yeah, John hates babies.
Newborns are ugly.
She then said she'll never forgive me for treating my son so importantly that he asked why I hated him. Yo, I didn't realize I treated him so differently, but apparently it was obvious.
Dang.
Yo.
Yikes.
I tried to defend myself, but she asked what I meant then, because no matter how I tried to dress it up, I accused her of cheating and treated our son like trash because he wasn't my spitting image. Dude, OP sounds like a freaking dickbag. She then brought up that she wondered if I was projecting because only one of us had infidelity in their background, and it wasn't her.
Oh.
That stung because while yes, I had cheated in 2 past relationships, I've never cheated on her. Yet, sir. I said that, but she said she'd never cheated at all. But that didn't stop me from accusing her of it, did it? So now my kids won't talk to me and my wife wants to divorce me all over a silly little paternity test.
Bro, this wifey came back guns blazing.
Yo, but there's another update.
No.
The title of this one, wife won't come with kids for Christmas. Help. My wife is divorcing me. If you need all the details, you can check my profile, I guess. But the short of it is it's over me getting a paternity test. Anyway, I want to spend Christmas together, but my wife won't spend it with me. She said she'd split the day so I could see 2 of my kids. Not the third one. That doesn't look like him.
Oh, man.
I want her and the third child to come too. She refuses to do this. I asked my son if he wanted to come see me, and he said no. He'd stay with my wife.
Oh.
I said that she shouldn't continuously be punishing me for getting a paternity test and that the kids deserve to spend time with the full family unit. She said our son deserves to spend time around someone who doesn't act in a way that makes him feel like I hate him.
Yoinks.
I tried to argue being a full family unit again would be good for everyone. Babe, let's just get back together. Forget about the paternity test. Forget about me hating on our third child. Like, let's just open some presents and be jolly. It's Christmas after all.
I just got a test.
You know, will you get mad at me for acing my SATs?
Yeah.
No.
How dare you gaslight me?
I said we could try to reconcile since I still don't want a divorce. And I think she should give me another chance. Oh, do you, buddy? She said no and offered to split the day again. And that was it. How can I convince her to come spend the day with me?
My man is the king of asking all the wrong questions.
Yo, he sounds like such a simp. I don't know why. I just get major simp vibes.
Yeah.
Don't you get that? Like, you just get like bad simps.
I'm trying to think of like a cartoon character or something that like always like who's the guy that always messes up, you know?
I was thinking of like Eeyore, like my wife.
Yeah.
He's like sad
but he like no matter how hard he tries, like he always does the wrong thing.
From Tom and Jerry.
True.
I got that.
True.
But there's a comment where it's like, he's like, how can I convince her to come spend the day with me? And here's the top comment that I think explains what most people think. How? You can't. You don't. You don't seem to understand that what you did was absolutely an assault on your wife's character and a monumental one at that. And a pretty significant rejection of your middle son, even though the test came out that in fact he was yours. The thought was in your head as if you didn't want to claim him without absolute proof you didn't require for your other 2 sons for some reason. I don't blame her for never forgiving you for it. You had 0 evidence of cheating. You were just so ignorant of genetics. You felt that not having a matching trio of mini-me's meant that one might not be yours. She wants you to suffer for this. And that's what you're going to do. You can have Christmas with the 2 kids you never doubted and without the wife and the son you did.
Yo, my goodness.
Yo, but the saga continues, dude.
No.
I need advice on how to get my wife to talk to me.
No.
Help, please. My wife and I are divorcing against my will, which sounds like incel, like involuntary celibate against my will, or whatever. Over me getting a paternity test. She wouldn't spend Christmas with me or make our middle child see me, though she did offer to send the other two. It sounds like a peace offering.
Yeah.
And she refused to have dinner with me on my birthday, despite me asking several times to do so.
But I asked several times.
Hang out with me on my birthday, please.
Yeah, this guy looks worse and worse.
Yeah, he looks so bad, bro. He's like, does he realize he's making himself look terrible?
Clearly, he does not.
Oh my god!
Every time he opens his mouth, it just gets worse.
I'm just like, damn, I can't believe he was married. I finally got frustrated when she refused to see me this weekend and told her she needed to start working with me so we can work this out, and she needs to stop coddling our child and make him see me too. My wife refuses to work with me at all, and she refuses to send my son, who I, in her words, treated like shit, to see me against his will. I really think if I could just get her to see me, I could convince her to talk this out with me. I don't want to be the first person in my family to end up divorced.
That doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have got the paternity
irrelevant.
test, bro.
Oh, God.
My mom says to give her space because she thinks I messed up by doing what I did. No shit.
Mm-hmm.
And any chance of reconciliation needs to be on her terms, not mine, which is great advice.
Mm-hmm.
But my dad is actually mad at me because he thinks I acted like a piece of crap and ruined my relationship and has taken my wife and child's side completely. I don't want to let this keep festering, so I actually need good advice to get her to agree to talk things out with me.
Oh, man. It just keeps... I love how, like, he keeps clinging to this idea.
Yeah, that he's going to get back together with his... Like, the wife is, like, moved on.
All I need to do is just sit her down and get a real heart to heart.
Come to my birthday, please.
Yeah.
Sing me happy birthday right now. You missed it.
Do it.
Do it. Yeah, this guy is I feel bad for him in a lot of ways because he seems like totally clueless.
Yeah, he's just so ignorant.
Yeah. Just like, how do you not realize that getting a paternity test is like a huge...
Dude.
It's such a huge sign of your distrust of your partner.
Yeah.
Like you have to have trust in every relation. I don't know. What would you guys do if your partner got a paternity test, or I don't know what's the male equivalent or the female equivalent of paternity test?
I think it's both ways, right?
I guess, but like if you're getting a paternity test as a girl, then you were the one who was probably unfaithful, right?
Yes, but they're both paternity tests.
Yeah,
right?
but it's like, I feel like it's not like I guess like, because like then the cheating would be definitely from her. It's like a paternity test only shows cheating in one direction.
Yes, exactly.
Right. So it's like, I'm like, is there like a paternity test equivalent for men where it's like one direction of cheating? I don't know.
Will be the same thing, right?
I guess getting a paternity
if it was
test,
the reverse, then he would have cheated.
It would be getting the paternity test of someone you think he cheated with, and getting their paternity test, and then that. Anyway, doesn't matter. This guy's life is effed.
Yes, it is.
Am I the a-hole for staying true to my threats after my dad died?
Yes. I call him like I see him.
All right. Well, let's see if you can call him when you see him. My dad died unexpectedly last week, and my sister Jess and I lost our mom last year to a mix of cancer and the virus.
That is awful.
Yeah, not a mix you want to have. I like mixed drinks, not mixed, deadly diseases. From how our family acted in the past over scavenging over dead people's things. God, what a word. Terrible sentence.
Gravy.
Both Jess and I decided to send out a family memo that no one is to enter or take anything from our parents' house until we get there. Both Jess and I work on the West Coast, so it takes some time to get there with all of our kids and family.
Gross.
Kids.
Disgusting.
I saw several notifications from my parents' Ring doorbell.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like an advertise. And I'm a lawyer. Yo, you don't write like a lawyer. You're like, this person writes like a
3-year-old.
Yeah.
a
that
third
wants
grader.
to be a lawyer. I reminded my family we will prosecute So like if they go into the house, I guess, right? Jess and I are on the same page. But Jess and I are both, they are both like, we're going to prosecute anyone that goes in this house. So if you come in, beware, because we are coming at you with the law.
Yes.
But honestly, I wouldn't like if I read this Reddit post and then heard that threat, I would be like, okay, you and your law, have fun.
Yeah.
Because good luck putting together an opening statement when your opening Reddit post is freaking garbage.
Actually.
Jess gets to my parents' house first and notices stuff is missing. And my parents had security cameras and an Alexa. It showed my cousin taking stuff from the house.
Uh-oh. What you doing,
Caught red-handed. So Jess did what we agreed, and we called the police, and 2 of our cousins were arrested.
Oh, man.
Damn, that's intense, dude.
Yeah.
No, but hey, they did say they would prosecute.
They weren't lying.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm pretty sure they're lying about the law degree because they didn't. I mean, like the law degree had nothing to do with the anyone could call the police.
Yeah.
You don't need to be a lawyer to call the police.
Excuse me, police. It's okay. I'm a lawyer. Dun 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 dun.
Q. What's this?
Dick Wolf.
Dick Wolf. Yeah.
Or Q what?
Law and Order.
Law and Order.
I was searching for that show. Because it was over $1,000, both were looking at felonies.
Oh God,
Damn.
oh man.
My cousin said my dad promised him this stuff, and I have my dad's will making me executor of the estate. And executor of my cousins. Give them the death penalty. I told him he should have waited to file a claim with the estate, and everyone was warned about what would happen.
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, oh my God.
I'm the executor, the punisher. Jess and I don't have the best relationship with our extended family. Obviously.
Clearly.
And we are not dropping charges. Because of this drama, Dad was quietly cremated. With no service. Yikes. And we plan to hold one when we scatter our parents' ashes at Jess's house in a tree planted for them. My last living grandma is upset about it, but she sided with my cousins and aunts, saying we were too tough on them, having them arrested.
Yeah.
Ovi, you're going overboard. That's your family. They're probably mourning the loss too. Like,
what if it's like an heirloom, not heirloom, but like a very sentimental object where it's like, oh, grandma used to always like show me this toy or like something like that. Or this book
so the dad, like, I mean, with the dad dying, sure, the cousins definitely maybe have some connection to it, but they also stole like over $1,000 each of stuff.
I think he should have called. I think he went a little too light. I think we should have called in the SWAT team.
Yeah.
And then just like surrounded the perimeter, like, you are completely surrounded.
Yeah.
Come in with your hands. I'm just like, I just have a vase.
Dude, to be fair, OP did say, I will prosecute.
Bro, OP
and
kept his promise.
You know what? Would he rather be a liar or would he rather be a prosecutor? He chose prosecutor.
Case closed.